Okay. Was this everything that I ordered? Just don't make me upset. Alright. Let's go. It's okay. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Vinny McKell. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Today is it's probably more of a rant than a haul. But this is a haul from Dua and a huge rant coming. Before I get into that, you know, I have to always thank my amazing, beautiful, incredible subscribers. You guys continuously show up, show love, show support, encouragement. It don't get no better than y'all. Period. So, let me smell my things first. So those who just want to hear about the perfumes can hear about the perfumes. And then I need to fuss. I gotta fuss. So, no particular order. Okay. This is the Fruity Coco Tropic. I forgot what this is supposed to be. Nota Loca by Perfumes. That's the same brand that did that has, I forgot the original name, but it's Caramelized Pineapple Dream from Dua brand, which is Nota Sugar from that same brand. Anyway, the notes are acai, coconut, yuzu, papaya, cardamom, mango, vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. Okay, yep. Woo. Oh, hold on, this is good. Okay, it's fruity, but it's like, is there vanilla or something in here? Because there's like a soft, sweet base, and the fruit is dancing on top, but there's something in the base. Okay, vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. This is a good balance of like soft vanilla scent mixed with like heavy, fruity, tropical scent. Yeah, so far I'm into this. So far, yes. Yeah. Ooh, that fruit is like jumping out at first. It's fruity, tropical. I almost want to get like a little bit of like a banana. I know there's no banana in here, but like just heavy, fruity, tropical. And then as it like slowly dries down, it's like soft, pretty, vanilla, musky type of thing. This is really good. Yes. I am gonna smell the original for both of those though, because I love, so far I'm enjoying the dupes for both of those. So that makes you be like, yeah, go ahead, smell the original, see what the original is sitting on, because you might like that as well. Okay, this is White Milk Cotton Candy Edition. I missed this that one day I took that NyQuil and I overslept. So this is a hybrid of their version of Bianco Latte and Cotton Candy They Dua, which is a cotton candy, which is a Dua original scent. Caramel, cotton candy, tonka bean, honey, vanilla, and white milk. White musk. Yeah, this is really pretty. Is this the most... Do I already own something that smells similar to this? Yes. It's not nothing to write home about. It's not nothing to go crazy over, but it smells nice. I might wear this today. Yeah, it smells really pretty. I still prefer... I wish they would use the original white milk for their hybrids. They're using the white milk 2.0. But this is really nice. It's a nice blend. Again, first sniff, I'm not going super crazy. It's not like, oh my gosh, right now I'll get backups. But it's nice. Okay, this is the highly controversial one. This is an original, but it's an original that his daughter created. So they worked in the lab together. She explained what she wanted. And she created her own scent, which I actually think is really beautiful. I think it's really sweet. I think it's endearing. Like, yeah, I think it's so cute. So, and this was supposed to be like a limited release, but the check... We'll get into all the semantics and the things. So this is Maryam's Cloud 9 Spa Retreat. The notes: fluffy cotton candy, sweet vanilla frosting, spun sugar accord, crispy rice treats, rich bourbon vanilla, creamy white chocolate, warm holiday spice blend, Rice Krispies accord, Madagascar vanilla bean, soft caramelized sugar, whipped marshmallow, and buttery tonka bean. And it's Cloud 9 because his daughter is 9. So super cute. The packaging is really cute. I think it's just a really pretty, a really cute idea. Okay. People were right when they say this smells like vanilla of the extreme mixed with like a cotton candy They Dua scent. I agree. However, here is why that does not. I'm actually excited. Vanilla of the extreme for me in the past 2 weeks has become like top 3 favorite Dua scents for me right now. I've had Vanilla of the Extreme since it came out. I got it. I went and looked at my order history. I bought it when it dropped. I had continuously revisited that scent several times. It still just had a Play-Doh vibe that I was just like, is this all it's gonna be? Like, it's just not good. I picked that perfume up last week or the week before last. I went through that bottle, half the bottle, in 2 days. It has become this creamy, fluffy, smooth, intoxicating vanilla scent that lasts all day, that gets me nonstop compliments. It is top 3 doers for me, period. When he restocks that perfume, I'm probably gonna buy like 4 or 5 of them. Not even kidding you. I'm gonna buy several. Like, it is that serious. But it took a long time to get there. When they be saying let it sit, that perfume dropped in like May, I think. I think I bought that perfume in May, and it's now, when I smelled it again, it was towards the end of February. The last time I wore it was in September, or maybe like October, somewhere around there, and it still smelled like Play-Doh. So that's at least for sure June, July, August, September. That's at least 4 to 5 months that I still wasn't ready yet. So I'm gonna say it takes like 6 months to get there. But baby, when it gets there, it is so worth it. My dent, I could not stop spraying it. It may be the vanilla that I have been looking for. It is that good, but it takes its sweet time to get there. So the fact that, yes, it is giving Play-Doh, I actually do smell a little bit of like a, not Rice Krispie, but maybe like a little cereal or something. No, so the fact that I'm getting whiffs and hints of things, this has potential. This has potential, and I'm glad that I got it, because I feel like 6 months down the road, I'm gonna be like, baby, this is it. Maryam, you did your big one. I feel like that's what I'm gonna be saying. So this smells really pretty, even right now. Like, I would wear this right now. I really would. It's sweet, girly. It's like, it's nice, and she's not. Like, what were we expecting? It's a pink, sugary, girly, fruity vanilla perfume. And as it is right now, I actually like it, but because I know what I know, I'm gonna wait. This is a Christmas Gourmand, which I forgot. I'm pretty sure this is a Duo original. This is cognac, sugared berries, almond accord, candied citrus, praline, warm chocolate milk, caramel, vanilla cream, cinnamon spice, amberwood, brown sugar, tonka bean, and sweet musk. Ooh, I don't like this. Ooh. Oh no. It smells, it reminds me of that other one, Devil of the Sweets, that I gave away. It's like a chocolate, and I don't like this. What's in this? Okay, it might be that chocolate milk, cognac. Yeah, this isn't good. We might be getting rid of that. My tolerance for that is like low. Okay, and then the one that I placed in a separate order that we're going to talk about, this is Sweet Pear Vanilla, which is Wild Madagascar. Wild Madagascar. Well, I think it's Wild Madagascar from Bath and Body Works, I think. Yes, this is Wild Madagascar Vanilla from Bath and Body Works. It notes Wild Madagascar, African Pear, and Wild Jasmine. It's definitely, that pear kind of got a little tart vibe to it. It's not spot on to the original right now. It has potential because there's something in here that I do actually kind of really like. And then there's something in here that I don't. Something's happened. It's not spot on though. It's not the original Wild. No, this is not that. It's its own thing. I kind of vibe with it, but as of right now, I can't say that this is not like the OG at all. And that pear is a little tart. Okay. So that's what I bought. That's what I bought. Now, I gotta take my time with this. I do. Because there's a lot to talk about. So, let me talk about my own personal experience, and then we'll get to the chaos of it all. So, The Maryam's Cloud dropped some other releases that people were interested in. So it was going to be, you know, a busy one. You got to be quick, get in, get out. And he did put the 2 limit thing on Maryam's Cloud because it was like a limited release. But still, you still have to be quick because things get taken out your cart very quickly. So I placed my order and I said, dang it, I forgot to order the sweet pear vanilla that don't even smell like the original. I said I forgot to order. Historically, traditionally, if you place an order same day, you can email them and ask them to combine the order so that you get your full discount. And now here recently so that you don't have to pay for shipping. Because the first order, if you spend over 50, it's free shipping. So the first order qualified for the free shipping and the first order got the discount. Whatever the discount was for the weekend, it got it. If you place a second order, if you have to split orders, you can ask them to combine it so that you can get your full discount and so that you don't have to pay for shipping. They have always done it. I placed the second order minutes after the first, and I also emailed them minutes after. Gave them order numbers, please combine. Didn't think twice about it. That was on Friday. Monday comes and I'm like, I still haven't heard anything. They normally send like a generic email. Thank you for emailing. Someone from the team will get back to you within 24 to 48 hours, whatever it says. I didn't get that and I didn't get anything. So I email again on the 24th and I just say like, please check in or please advise, something like that. Basically like respond like somebody tell you something. Still don't hear nothing. So either the next day or like the end of that same day, I finally sent an email and was like, hey, if you can't combine this, cancel the second order because now I'm having to pay for shipping and my discount isn't being applied, so I don't even want it. Then I get an email saying that the sweet pear vanilla has now shipped. I have not gotten an email saying, so it says it shipped. The problem with that is there's a couple problems. Number one is shipping via USPS. I know, and if you're a dual shopper, you know they only are shipping USPS if it's 2 perfumes or less. I know that my first order, I ordered 4 or 5 perfumes. So if it's shipping USPS, it has not been combined. Number 2, which is really number 1, they always send an email once they've combined your order. They send an email saying, there's been combined, here's your refund. I always get a notification from PayPal getting a refund notification. There are several different things I look for to let me know that the order has been combined. It hasn't. I didn't get a refund notification. I haven't gotten an email. I haven't gotten a response. Nothing. And the USPS versus FedEx thing. So I know it has not been combined. So now I'm annoyed and I'm freaking out because number 1, that $7 shipping is a lot and my discount has not been applied. So now I'm left to do what I don't want to do, which is make a Facebook post and tag the owner and whoever the admins are and say, hey, I showed my emails, I showed my order. Hey, I emailed on this day, I have not gotten a response. Please help, my order has shipped, whatever. So a couple people comment, a couple of y'all seen it and commented, thank you for getting, boosting it up so people can see it. And I do eventually get an email back. Let me be correct in what I'm saying. Thank you for reaching out to us. Sorry for the delay. While this is no fault of yours, the second order, the 1 perfume has already been dispatched and was not combined. Due to the delay in our response, I have issued a refund for the shipping costs. Apologize for the inconvenience. Cool. I said, okay, thank you. Can anything be done about the extra percentage off that would have been taken off had the orders been combined? We'll wait for a response. Never came. Response hasn't came. Whether the answer is yes or no, that was February 26th and today I'm filming this on March 5th. Still no response. I'm not gonna make a big deal about it, about not responding. The difference would have been a couple dollars. Well, depending on, it would have been quite a few dollars, but it's okay, whatever. But there has not been a response. And had I not made that Facebook post, not that it got super crazy numbers, but still, had I not made that Facebook post, my emails probably still would have been sitting there with no response. So the first problem is clearly y'all have some organizational structure issues when it comes to customer service. Okay, clearly there's something lacking, and the one recourse that you had is, well, I can make a Facebook post and hopefully get somebody's attention and they can see it. because there's a deficit on your end. There's a deficit. There's something isn't set up properly. Not enough people on the team. I don't know, but clearly something is lacking. So push come to shove, I had to make a Facebook post. I didn't want to. I emailed. I went through the proper channels. Nobody responded. They still haven't responded, and it's been what, a week? It's been a week to the day. Still no response. So, which is annoying. Which is very annoying. But they were apologetic, gave me my refund back for the shipping. Still haven't said anything about the discount that should have been combined. But it's annoying. And I know you may say, some people who are not familiar may say, well, that was your fault because you forgot A, B, and C. It is a regular occurrence to have to place separate orders so that things don't get taken out of your cart. Had this been an isolated experience where I'm the only person that had to combine an order, or this was like it's not normal or whatever, I would be more inclined to agree. But because this is something that you have to do on such a regular basis, because they'll restock a highly sought, highly coveted item, they only have enough ingredients to make 80 and 1,000 people want it. It is a regular occurrence to have to place a second order. On top of the fact, it is also a regular occurrence that you will place your order with what's available, check out, and then 5 minutes later, an hour later, 2 hours later, they'll have a surprise restock. And so you'll place an order for 2 perfumes or 3 perfumes that you missed or that weren't available when the website first opened up. So it is not an exclusive vanilla thing. It is not something that is abnormal to have to combine orders because of something. Okay, so while I would normally agree that it's my fault, this is having to email to combine or fix things with Do It is very regular. It's a weekly thing for a lot of people, and it's always been, oh, they'll just combine it for you. Like, that's always been a thing. So I can't give them that. Now, fast forward, the owner decides to go on a tangent about some updates that's going to be taking place. Statements on customer concerns. He makes a post, and it's supposed to be addressing a lot of the complaints and things that are happening. And let me just say, it was ugly. It was nasty. It was not nice. And it has put a bad taste in my mouth. Okay? First of all, he did not really address the concerns. He did not address and put a plan of action in place for a lot of the concerns and complaints that people have been having. One of the biggest concerns have been, y'all are releasing too many things. Y'all are giving us too many new releases at a time, and we would rather you focus on restocking the perfumes that you already have, or the scents that you already have. Give us a larger quantity of the restocks, and give us less new releases. That has been a huge consistent complaint for a long time. That man basically said, I don't care what y'all want. And if you don't like it, go somewhere else. It was so ugly and so nasty. And it also felt more like diarrhea of the mouth versus a clear response and addressing of concerns from the owner. It felt more like he was just frustrated and irritated, and less like an address from the brand owner. And here's the thing. I can understand some of his frustrations. I can understand how his feelings may be hurt because he feels like he's present. He engages with his customers. He feels like he tries to get with customer service, address concerns. Like, I feel like I can understand why his feelings may be hurt, because he tries to be a really good person per se, and people still complain and things, and so he may just be upset and his feelings may be hurt and all the things. I will even give you that. However, this public address to your customers is not the way to address that. Get a therapist. Call a friend. It felt more just like, I'm pissed and this is what it is. And if you don't like it, go so. And I'm not adding words when it comes to that, because let me find the line. If you no longer trust the brand or feel that every batch is questionable, you are welcome to buy elsewhere. And that was in response to him addressing that, because there have been, that I can recall, 2 or 3 that I just can come to remember off the top of my head, huge problems, discrepancy as it pertains to the wrong batch being sent out. That Victoria's Secret one, that everybody who bought that perfume had to be refunded. That was a huge thing because they sent off a batch that was wrong, or it was spoiled or something. The whole Fairway Iris Fields Apricot Mallow whatever kerfuffle. This new the coconut cream Theodoris creme brulee one, where they changed some of the notes. That's why people said that they couldn't smell it, and then they had to come out and say, oh yeah, well, this celestial water something business or other that got, now everybody has to be refunded. That's 4 things that I just named that I could just call at the top of my head that have something major has been wrong, where refunds had to just be issued automatically. That is, and that's just in what, the last year? That's a lot to me. He says, some pointed out that we've released over 300 fragrances in the past 4 or 5 months. Insane. Out of that, 1 or 2 having slight issues from the lab is bound to happen. What matters is that when inconsistencies arise, we take immediate action to fix them, just like we always have. That being said, this community is meant for fragrance discussions, not customer service debates. While we have, okay, so they go into the whole thing. So that was his response. Him saying, if you no longer trust the brand or feel that every batch is questionable, you are welcome to buy elsewhere. That was his response to people saying that y'all are releasing. It just, and I'm just talking out loud, venting out loud, because I'm trying to figure out how I feel. I'm trying to work through how I feel, and so maybe talking it out and y'all can give feedback and thoughts. And maybe I'm just perceiving it wrong, but I know I'm not, because then they had to make a follow-up statement after this one, which is also the second time that you've had to spin the block and come through and clean up everything you said the first time, which really means you need to stop talking. You need to stop talking, because every time you speak, you got to come back and clean up everything you said the first time. That was one of the problems was, if you no longer feel that we can be trusted, go buy somewhere else, which I have. That's if you have a legitimate concern, our support team is ready to help. Now, y'all heard the story I just gave y'all about me emailing support and not getting a response, having to make the Facebook post, getting 1 response, emailing, and still 7 days later, still haven't gotten a response. So my problem is, you can't feel this strongly about, because his grievance is the Facebook group will no longer be a place where you can air concerns. You can't complain there anymore. You can't make your posts saying what's wrong, discrepancies. It's not going to be allowed anymore. You're going to have to email support. Do support know they being emailed? Do support know that they support? Because to me, you can only take that strong of a stance when your ducks are lined up in a row, when you're taking care of business, when you're doing what needs to be done, and you're not. It's not there. And so it's not even, and I work with people. I have grace. Like, that's not the thing, but it's just the attitude towards it, and your stuff ain't together. That is what my disconnect is. Like, Your stuff need to be together if you're gonna tell people to shut up and go. Like, if I never had to resort to having to post and support was always on top of it, I would be like, y'all will be fine. They always email back quick, but y'all don't. Y'all don't. And it was also offensive because, yes, there are people who do complain a lot in that group. There are. Yes, there are people who take it too far and do too much. There are. But you have people, a lot of people who don't. Who just show up, buy the stuff and go. Who don't hardly ever post. And so it felt like, I know his response was to the people who complain a lot. But what about people who don't? Who just genuinely wanted help, who just genuinely had a question, who went through the proper channels first and couldn't get an answer, so they had to go here. It put a bad taste in my mouth. And I know I'm fussing a lot, but it was ugly to me and it was nasty. Because if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else thing, I'm threw it off. So then, of course, because like what I knew, which I don't know how people took offense to it, but when he first made that post, I was like, you really actually didn't address anything. And people were like, yeah, he didn't actually address anything. And people were in the comments, yes, he did. He said, no, actually he did. And we have confirmation of that because now, the other day, now, first of all, they made an adjustment. Now it's not him commenting from his page anymore. It's from the Do It brand page. Which clearly that's what it needs to be because clearly you don't have no control of your emotions to be able to give clear, to not respond and be in your feelings. Which again, I do understand because this is your baby, right? This is your love. This is something that you've created and worked hard for over the years. So I understand the emotional investment. I get it. It's just that's not the place to air it out. Call your friend and be like, them stupid, ungrateful people. Call a friend. That's what they're there for. But the vitriol in that message was just not warranted because it went to everybody when you only really have a problem with a select few. Does that make sense? Anyway, so now we're getting a new email that we can email for feedback. Feedback@thedoitbrand.com if you have any feedback. And it's going to go through the proper channels. And if it needs to go to the boss, then it'll go. Same email for support. So the good thing is this is great motivation for me to not be interested in the new releases and everything that's coming out. Number one, the mistakes that have been happening is a great motivator to be like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. The new releases, yeah, I'm okay. Right? That's not the problem. And it's actually good for my wallet because, you know, me and Dude, we had a love affair. Okay? So the mistakes continuously happening and the way he chose to address it is enough for me to be like chill and to slow way down on buying from Dude. That ain't the problem. My problem is there are some of the scents I can't go without. All that fussing. Listen, some of them, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. Some of them I gotta have. Especially ones that are like recreations of super expensive ones. Like the one that comes to mind, Glorified Moon. That original one is very expensive. I still haven't even smelled it. And that is not one that I see on the discount websites because I looked. Okay? So the fact that there are higher end expensive perfumes that you can get for a fraction of the price is a big deal. Long lasting. Puffletuff. Y'all know I'm not buying the original. Y'all know I'm not buying the original. My Holiday Vanilla Delight. Like I have some that are my babies. That are my loves. And so I don't know. It has left a bad taste in my mouth, and I like, I don't know. I definitely had to fuss though. First First of all, I was already prepared to fuss when I had to make a Facebook post asking for help because y'all didn't respond to my email. I was already fully prepared to come on here and fuss. But then, when that message from the owner came and it was very nasty and did not address concern, it basically gave, we do a good job, and if y'all don't like it, y'all can leave. That's literally what that man said. I don't care. That is what that man said. We do a good job. We do what we have to do. Mistakes happen. Get over it. And it was like, you think the problem is us. In this scenario, you think that the customers are the problem. When in reality, they're saying, hey, we like you. We like your brand. We like your stuff. But we would like to be able to purchase the things we like more often, instead of having, we would like that more than we would like the new releases. And even the new releases, who asked for some of these? Like, so yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm conflicted, but I just have to define what it's gonna look like for me moving forward with Duo, which is not a big deal. It's not the end of the world. So he didn't say anything crazy. He didn't say anything that's automatic, like I can never repurchase. So I'm glad it's not anything to the point that like goes against my morals or anything like that. It just, I don't know, his response just rubbed me the wrong way. That's just the honest answer. But he got some good stuff. So yeah, I know that was long, lengthy, but I had to air out my grievances. I did. And so that's it. So y'all, if y'all saw the post, if y'all are interact with the group at all, let me know what you think. Okay, was I tripping? Was I reading too much into it? And like I said, there are some things that I truly do understand and I get. Like, I understand. Like him saying I'm not gonna be responding to tags and things like that. I always thought it was a lot that people were tagging him so many times a day and him responding and trying to get back to people. I always thought that's a lot. He's still a husband, a father. He has other careers he's into. I always felt empathetic and sympathetic for him, that he was very, very busy. So I get it. Like, there are some adjustments that are being made that I understand, but there's always a right way to do things. And it's clear that you cannot respond to, you cannot make posts, make addressing your community in a professional way. There's always some emotion in it, and it goes too far, and then you have to make, I'm tired of talking about it, but yeah, y'all let me know what you think. Let me know if you got any of the new releases. Are you looking forward to anything? Just let me know what you think. I love you all so much. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. So I wanted to make sure that I put this in here because the day after I filmed this video, they did email me back and refund me the difference, which was $11. I didn't realize it was that much, so I'm glad that they followed through. But I did eventually get a response. This would make 8 days after my last email, but I did want to make it clear that they did eventually get back to me, and they did also issue me a refund for the difference.